Alright, so you guys wanted to see the history. What I've talked about, what I've accumulated, you know, what's in the vault. Now there's much more stuff scattered throughout time. I have other binders. I also have signed cards everywhere. But this is what has kind of been in one place over time. So let's do this. I had to take out all the really naughty cards. I've bought collections over time. We've gotten a lot of those weird porn orcas, hentai all the way. So I had to take them out. But the first piece here is actually a marshmallow signed by the real name of Lil Karibo. I met Lil Karibo years ago, actually. Extremely nice guy. One of the coolest things ever. I should have recorded something with him, and I still kind of regret it to date. There was a scapegoat here that was signed by Lil Karibo. I actually gave that away a couple years back, but I still have this. This is a big piece of history to me. I don't know if you guys remember EagleFan159, you know, of course, Vexicus4666. I still have these over time. You know, at one point I was going to give these away, but interest at the time just kind of dwelled down, and I kind of regret that. But there are things in here over time we might pull out and give away. 2012 was the first year that we got ID cards, and there's nothing on the back, but I kept this in here just as a little piece of history. That's 5 years ago. They also had it over the years where we could make custom ID cards, and we did some stupid things with these those years. Oh man, if I ever forget my Konami ID number. Honestly, this is one of the coolest Gorse tokens I got. This was actually my original Gorse token. Some Orcas, sealed set of tokens way back in the day, signed by Greg Abbey. Greg Abbey is one of the nicest people I ever met in this game. Honestly, super nice. Eric Stewart, Yugioh, of course. Over here, these are some of the coolest Gorse tokens I had ever seen, and they're from the same person that made these. Orcas used to be really big in the community. They've long since faded away, but I still have these. These are sealed packs of 2011 and 2010 The World sets. This stuff was so extremely difficult to get, but the complete sets are in here. You guys will see that. So, something I've completed. Dark Magician and Yugi, Hermos, just Orcas. Who are these? Oh, Senor Blanco, Eagle Fan, and Vexicus. Yeah, back in the day. Senor Blanco 88. A lot of old Yugi tubers I used to be really close with. What year is this piece of history over here? Oh man, yeah, 2016. Team Samurai X1 is in here. Slim. Oh man, this brings back memories. Back when X1 was really small. I kind of wish we would have done that this year. Some Japanese Vanguard stuff. Japanese heel triggers. Skyla, because she always got that booty. This card, because it's just ridiculous. Token that John actually gave me. John got a couple of these. It's from, I believe, the Toys R Us tournament? I'm not sure. I have playsets of Light and Darkness Dragons from Retro Pack 2 in every language, because we had to, because it's one of my favorite cards. Heel triggers for Gear Chronicle. Booty and non-booty, of course. Japanese Chocolate Magician Girl, Gear Game X, of course. We just had to. Over here, Mystical Sand, Rare Fish. We waited so long for this, so I ended up buying a Japanese one. An alternate art. This is actually, yeah, What-Tail Dragon. Someone drew this. I don't remember who drew this. This is a Breaker the Magical Warrior with the whatever the one card art is put on it. Effective, or a set of these. I believe these are French from way back in the day. All the different spores. The best art for Sangan you will ever see. Spore, 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 spore. It used to be a pastime with this game to see how many spores you could collect. French, French Ghost Rare, Trapstun, Substitute, Naruto, Gravekeeper Spy, Lacus's best waifu. Oh man, like this is what I enjoy. Orcas that were made by my friend. Some stuff went wrong, but back in like 2012. But he gave me these as a present, and I've had these for a very long time. As you guys see here, I told you guys we did some weird, very fun things with our token cards. Gadgets, Gear Gans. I believe these were made by Amanda LaPalme. Get your game on. This is one of the most ridiculously worded cards in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! You can only play this card if you were present at the 2007 Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading Card Game World Championship. The attack of all elemental heroes and Neospatians on the field is doubled. Unfortunately, the one I have isn't in best condition anymore, but still, it's there. Some more Orcas. Tanto Koroi. A Book of the Problem. This is a 2012 Yu-Gi-Oh! Token. I was really big on Yu-Gi-Oh! Back then. Some really cool cards. Parallel Scapegoat tokens. The Expensive Gores token. Ojama tokens. And so forth. Gadgets as the Magnet Warriors. Oh man, these are pieces of history here. WCQ 2012 Bertha, I don't know how many of you guys remember her from way back in the day. Sharks Fan 20. Let's see here. Gadget Orcas, other stuff. Destiny Hero, Doom Lord, the best art. Man, these gadgets. Such cool art. Other gadgets. Oh man. Red Gadget. Oh man, these were like so coolly done. We have a Vegeta token over here. I believe I picked up these tokens at Orlando in 2012, and I never had seen anything like this again. These were really nicely done. These ridiculous things: Sealed Sengenjin, Orica Queen of Fate Eternia, a Jane as Blade Knight, signed Ruki Akuchiki, tokens from way back in the day, Asuka's. The really expensive set, man, these were like the first tokens that were like official at the time. And I have two sets of these. I think these were like $350 back in the day for what they were worth. I don't even know if these are still on the market. Oh, and correction, these were the tokens I got in Orlando. I don't know if it was 2012 or 2011. I was down there. We road tripped for, oh man, 20 hours down there. Never looked back. One of the most fun events I've ever had. I would do it again. Based waifu. Other tokens. I believe these were made by Amanda LaPalme as well. Way back in the day. More Asuka, Stray Asmodeus token. One of the coolest misprinted cards in all of time, Trial of Hell. I don't know how familiar you guys are with the original misprinted LOB, but the first editions of these exist. They are, Trial of Hell. Pretty straightforward. I don't know what I'm thinking about. Break time. Alright, we're back. Back to what we were talking about. Some test prints. Scratched away a Ghost Rare, Majestic Star. This used to be a thing. This is a, yes, this is the Pro Tour Stratos. There used to be a circuit that went around in Europe, and this was one of the cool things that they got was common versions of these. There's a Zoa and a Toon Dark Mission Girl in here. The Stardust. Now, these are just scratched out Stardust. You're going to think, why does he have these? A friend of mine traded these to me in an event, and at the next event, I found out he was in a car accident, and he got really fucked up. I mean, he lived, but like, this is just something that I kept as as a keepsake from that time, which is really says something. Other based waifu here. This is from the Japanese movie Cardcaptor Sakura. ARG tokens from way back in the day. I believe the first run. These are from the demo deck. This is demo 1. Yeah. This is the WP11 set. Here. Oh, we're not done with the history here. WP11 was really cool. Yeah, WP11, the hollows were very nice. Breath of Life, Alligator Sword. This set is worth so much. Over here, there were other cards here that I can't show in this video. Token made by Jeffrey Torres. These are old. Dark Dictator. All 8 of the phases from Dot Hack. You guys don't actually know how much of a fan I am. You know, Scathe, Innis, Magus, Fidel, Gore, Maka, Tarvos, and of course Corbinic. Good old times. Some Bandai stuff over here. Promo Weiss Clanad stuff. Very, very hard to find way back in the day. The Ultra Machine King. I believe this is from Europe. Oh, a better World Championship. Ooh. And here is the common Zoe I talked about, and the common Toon Dark Magician Girl. These are both in the series for Pharaoh's Tour. Queen of Leaves, the common misprinted Colossal Fighter, Gore's Token, No Name. I don't know if you GOAT players are gonna fucking stab me over here. I believe this was a fairly common misprint back in the day. I don't like GOAT Control, but Xerion Universe was a fucking hella cool card. This thing has No Name. So, there's that. Leva Dragon Daedalus. The Secret Exodia set, which is UBP1. Sealed set of the 2009 National Tokens. Over here, my Super Duster. Last Day Breath of Light. Charge. I can show these. These are the actual misprints. The old vending machines, Cypher, Obelisk, and Raw. These things are extremely old. They're fake as fuck, but they're really cool. Gadgets. These were given to me on my graduation, actually. This is... Yeah, these are from graduation. The day I graduated from high school, my friends signed these and gave them to me as a present. Jeremiah, Adam, and Eric actually signed them for me. This is one of the samples. These were given out before LOB was out. Summon Skull. SDY. One of the easier ones to get of the samples, but the Duelist ID card. Two Ojama tokens. We never got the black one. We were over it. Morphing Jar. This is my original Pot of Greed. This is the very first Pot of Greed I ever pulled. It never leaves this binder. These are actually the old staples that I used to play with back in the day. My original Yada, my original Change of Heart, my original Snatch Steel. Brings back the memories. You can tell how faded it is for being an original Pot of Greed. Only the original first edition ones would know. Test prints. You guys know how fun these are. The All Secret one. German Karibo. Another sample card here. Leaves another Summon Skull. Yep, another Summon Skull. Crush card, Fossil Dyna. Dual Terminal. Ultra Rare Cyber Dragon. So cool. I know this is fake, but I always like to bring this out and show this. This is... Gotta wait for it to focus here on my extremely bad hands. This is an Arabic Lightning Vortex. And Yeah, this is the back. It's even got like Yugioh right here in Arabic. I don't know where I got this or how I got this, but I had to pick it up because I knew I wouldn't see another one. Some old luster dragons. These were keepsakes from my grandmother, actually. As weird as that sounds. Randomly, she bought me a booster pack one day, and I pulled this, and I've had it ever since. And then I got this about the same time as these two. I pulled this at a locals that they took me to. And it's kind of something that you treasure over time. Over here, the McDonald's set. Another UBP1 set. So, these are extremely hard to find. You will not find these anymore. These are Upper Deck GOAT tokens that were made by the European division. This is one of the coolest things that is out there. And then on the back has the GOAT's artwork by, oh man, I can't even read that, but that's the back and that's the front. Definitely cool. And then these are just token memories from Gen Con. I've showed this one before. Jason Greffermeyer, you guys I know as the writer, really extremely nice guy. Oh man, what year are these even from? These are from 2009. Actually, I have two tokens. This is Kevin Twirt, one of the highest ranking, probably the highest ranking Konami employee. He's in charge of literally a good chunk of everything, but we ended up having these made in 2009 in Indy. This is the only event I've ever seen this guy at. I don't think he travels much anymore. Jerome does that, but in the earlier stages of the game's history, I got the chance to meet this guy, and really nice guy. It was a bit cocky, but I mean, when you're the game overlord master of Konami, this was what? Yeah, this was when they were doing Golden Master. I believe this was when Konami was taking over that year. Also when tokens were magic size. Outside of that, Drell, of course. Oh man, Pro Winston, Pause Joker, Jarrell, Alex, Van Sant. You guys know him from Voltage now. Can we grab the Alexis titty? Pause Joker fusion, the fusion with Johnny. Oh man, these are other Yugi tubers too. Oh man, what year was this? Oh man, see, like the Yugi tubers used to be such a close family back in the day. Other fans of mine I've met throughout time and space. I asked for one of each of the tokens to have back in the day. Rare Hunter. Alright. This is an incomplete Shonen Jump set. The Thank You Tokens 2012 I made. Still have two of those. Ghost Rare Blaster Dark. Gotta love Oricas. This is a miscut. This is actually, I don't know how common these are, but this is literally in a magic sleeve. It's so fucking big. These are bad. This is a puppet plant edited with the one art. Oh man, the shit I've collected over time. This is the other set. Obelisk God Slime. Mystical Sand, some Oricas, Exile of the Wicked. Another two Exile of the Wicked, and the Punishment Hand. And that's my history. That's everything I've got from my earlier days, guys. So guys, hope you enjoyed this. Please thumbs up this video. And, well, who doesn't love a nice little history lesson for 60,000 subs? Alright guys, I'm out. Deuces. The ride never ends, guys. Make sure you enable those notifications to get the latest videos that are being posted on this channel. Make sure you guys check out MKohl40 for my Cardfight Vanguard channel. And join me and House of Champions on the Zodiac Duelist TV Twitch stream. We'll be interacting with our audiences. And please check out No Limit Gaming and LGTCG.com for the cheapest trading cards on the market. Thanks for watching, guys, and please have a good day.